Hello everyone, welcome to the Georgetown Recreation Center. My name is Kathy Carver. I am a personal trainer, fitness instructor, yoga teacher. I am also a recreation fitness specialist here at the Rec Center. And today we are going to work some balance, a little bit of strength, and stretching. We all need to take a little bit of time. Even the smallest amount of exercise is going to help us. So stand up nice and tall. It helps to have a chair, helps to have a mat. I think most of us have chairs, so that should be an easy one. If you don't have a mat, it's okay. You don't necessarily need one. It just makes things a little bit easier to work with. So we want to warm up the body a little bit. You're going to come nice and tall. I like to do this with shoes off when I'm balancing because I feel like I get more stability and a little more work without the shoes for help. So if you have foot issues, then please do wear your shoes. Take your legs apart. You're going to take a deep breath. Inhale up. Stretch nice and big. Exhale. Let the arms slowly come down. Take another deep breath up. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Deep breath. And exhale. Let's take the hands to the middle of the thigh. Bring the feet forward. Comfortable distance for your hips. You're going to do a standing cat-cow stretch for your back. If you need to hold on to your chair, you can hold on to your chair and do this, or take the tops of the thighs. What I want you to do is push the backside out, keep the body back away from the knees, so the knees are never coming over the toes. You're going to take a deep breath, sink through your back, draw everything in, round to the back as much as you can, cat stretch, then inhale, and lift up to the back, and do this again just a few times. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Just get the blood flowing through the spine. And again. And if you feel like you need a few more of these, then go ahead and do that. We're going to do one more. And then slowly come up. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders. You're just going to shake it out. And just shake, 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 shake through the hands. Bring the arms down. And easy, easy turns from the waist. You don't want this to be extreme because you want to protect your spine. Nice and slow. Get it moving. Go a little bit deeper. A little bit wider. Always listen to your body. If you feel a pinch or pain, then you need to stop. And then come center. Another deep breath. Good. Now that we're a little warmer, we're just going to start with a little bit of leg strength. This is all body weight. Toes and knees always pointing in the same direction. You're going to come down, lift the chest up nice and tall. Again, if you need your chair, you're going to use your chair. Take it down and lift. I'm keeping my arm here just for balance. It also helps to remind me not to lean forward. So if I have my hand here, it just gives me a little bit of a reminder. If you have knee issues, you're not going to come down very far. Nice and slow. Two more. And then down, here's the strength part. Tall body, just hold. Nice long breath. Go down a little further. Holding again. If they're shaking, that's a good thing. That means it's working. Take it down further. If it's available to you, go down further. And then slowly come up and then shake that out. Now we're going to do a forward squat. Same thing, lining feet up, hip distance, chest is up. Ease yourself down. And then slowly come up. Again, if you're feeling pain in your knees, you're not going to go down that far. You're going to limit that range of motion. Way back on the heels. Nice and slow, nice and steady. And then slowly come down. Same thing with the wide squat. Hold, hold. And again, if I keep my arms out, I have less tendency to do this. This kind of gives me a little bit of focus, a little chest opener. Come down a little further. Look straight ahead. Hold. One more time. Way back off the knees. And then come up. Shake them out. Okay, side leg. Toes pointing in the same direction, knees pointing in the same direction. I know that sounds kind of silly, but you'd be surprised. Lift up with support with the chair or without, and you can kind of play with it, kind of see where your balance is. And if you need it, even a finger is helpful. So lift up, extend, come back, and just the toe comes down. Come up, extend, bring it in, and then toe, and then up, out, back in, and down. Changing sides. Just take a moment to position nice and tall, up, and out, and down, and toe. Lift. I'm holding onto my chair, not just because I'm demonstrating, but it's just a little bit different doing this in front of a camera with JJ back there rather than in the class. In the class, I'm more focused on you guys. Right now, I'm just focused on trying to stand up straight and not fall over. You got one more. Up, out, down. There we go. And down. Back. Again, line it up. Lift up, push, and center, and side, and front. Push, center, side. Slow and squeeze the glutes. A little more strength, a little more balance. This is really a beginner series. I like to start with the beginner because if you're a beginner, it's very helpful to know you can do it. But if you're more advanced, you can always hold longer. You can always do a few more. Today we're teaching for the beginning level, but you can kick it up if you need to. Nice and tall. And you're going to stay on that leg. Try not to lock out your supporting leg. And I'm just going to pulse back. Good. Four more. Four. And shake it out. Shake both legs out. We're going to do the same thing. Going to turn side this time for this one. So you can see what it looks like from this side. Out, in, back, and center. Out, in, back. Nice and easy. Press. Someone asked me one time, how do you know there's four more? I just know. It's the magic of being a fitness instructor. Down, and then press. Out. Now there's four more. Get ready to pulse that out now. Back, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Good. So it's not extreme, but it just feels pretty good. The next thing you're going to do, probably have to see my feet. I obviously have not been in the sun. Take it out. Now you're going to come down to a plie. Down, I want you to lengthen the back of the neck, lift up, strong in your abdominal wall, and you're going to come down and you're going to lift up, then you're going to go to your toes and down. Nice and easy. Again, making sure that the knees are staying behind the toes and down. And that one I did that a little quickly, but you can see, you want to try to hold it if you can. If you come down too soon, that's totally fine too. Just doing the action of the exercise is going to help. And you're going to find your body warming up, and you're going to be able to do a little bit more. Ready for the really fun part? Here we go. Lift up, stay, stay, stay. All right, just 2 hours. And then come down and shake it out. Come center, calf raises, lift, lift. One of the strongest tendons in the body next to the jaw is the tendon, Achilles, back of the heel. That soleus and gastroc muscle are also very strong. So we're going to try to get the whole thing. I like to do these on flat floor. You can do them on steps, but I feel like I have more control. And if you're new to this exercise, definitely do it on the floor. Okay, 2 more. See, I didn't say 4 that time. Come down, open up, different spot, lift, lift, lift. This also, not only does it make the bottom of the foot strong and the back of the leg strong, but for the ladies, it keeps you from having cankles. If you don't know what a cankle is, you just have to encourage you to get through the rest of it. A cankle is when your ankle, and there's no definition, your calf muscle goes right to your ankle. Let's not have that. With that said, toes in, heels out, lift, lift, lift. Good. Only 8, 7. They try to move around a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. Okay, we're going to come to the mat, come to the floor. If you don't have a mat, like I said, towel helps. Okay? So, sitting up nice and tall. Again, balancing. You're going to lift up, stretch the back. Always checking in with the spine to make sure that it's feeling pretty good and you can move on to the next thing. Let's do 1 more of those. And then lift up really tall, lean back, straight spine. Now, if you need to, you're going to hold on to your knees. If you can, you're going to release. If you want a little more, you're going to extend. Keep the spine though. If you extend and this falls apart, then you need to come back and lift back here. Nice and strong. And then come down, lift up, feet together. Don't worry about how far down they come. Sit up tall, and let's do a stretch. And all the way up, onto your back. So, in fact, I think I'm going to move to the side so you can see this a little bit better. On your back, comfortable position. My head's on the mat, but that's okay. Scooch down. If you have back issues, your hands are going to be under your hips for support. Just eliminate the lower lumbar curve. You're going to start here, and you're simply going to extend up, slowly come down, engage the abdominal wall, stay right there. Don't use your head or neck. Relax the upper body, and slowly come up. Ease that down. Now again, you can do as many of these as you can. Don't hold your breath. We'll do 1 more. And then all the way back up, knees to chest, side to side, and feet to floor. Support your hands down on the mat. You're going to lift into bridge. Try to get the hips up as high as you can. I like to lift up my toes and dig my heels in because it gives me just a little bit more balance here. You can keep the feet flat if you need to. I'm going to have my arms here or here or here. Take it down slowly, release the back, take a little break, and let's do that again. Lift up, Decide where you want your arms, either position, nice and tall. And then slowly come down. Now I'm going to add on to this one for a little strength. These next two are optional. You're going to lift, hands wherever you need them to be. One leg is going to come up, and you want to maintain the lift in the hips. If this is too much, you'll keep your feet on the floor. Nice and high. And then slowly come down and come down. Little break. Let's do the other side. Lift up. And so you could just do your body weight and get a pretty good exercise in. All the way up. Stay there. Don't hold your breath. Make sure you're breathing. And then come down. And down, knees to chest. Rock it out. So feet to floor. So what I'm going to have you do now, a little hip rotation for the hips. This is pretty easy to do. But if you had hip replacement or you're starting to feel anything in the hip while we do these, lessen the move. We're going to start one leg up, and we're going to start with circles. Knees are bent, not locked out. My circle's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, all the way down, all the way up and around. You can make that as big as you want to. And winding it open. Now I'm going to go back the other direction. Now each time I'm going to come in and make it a little smaller until I'm suddenly back to where I started. And then ease that down. And let's do the other side. Straight up. Start small. Wind it open. And bigger. Even bigger. Hopefully you're not hearing popping. If it pops and hurts, you got to stop. If you're just hearing a little popping, that's not such a bad thing, but not great, but you don't want it to pop and hurt. Change directions. Open that up. Going smaller and smaller. And then to the floor. Open your arms up into a T. Completely relax your shoulders. Palms are facing up so you get that external rotation. Take the right leg over the left leg or the left leg over the right, doesn't matter. We're going to go both ways. And slowly let the gravity of the body and the leg just take you into a gentle twist. And turn the head, opposite direction of the knees. Come center, right over to the other side, same leg on top. Feel a little bit of difference on each side. And then center and change legs. But again, the most important thing that we can do right now, if you're finding yourself in the house a little bit more than normal, more than usual, just move a little bit. And this is a nice, gentle way to just get your body just a little bit stronger, a little more balance, and get the blood flowing through some of those areas that may need it. And then slowly come center. I'm going to turn my head. And then slowly come back to center. Going to ease to the side, come into sitting position. Another really tight area, one of the last things we're going to work on. My mat's crooked, I have to fix it. One of the last thing we work on is through the neck and through the shoulders. So come up really, really tall. And for some of us, this might feel uncomfortable because we spend a lot of our time here. You want to really be up and lifted. So kind of work on that right now. Just say tall and lifted. Then take your chin and pull it back over your head. Again, we're here a lot. Shoulders in line, chin in line, right here. With that said, you're going to take your chin down to your chest. You're all lined up. Take it to the side. Feel the length in the neck on that side. And if suddenly you're feeling like you're not feeling this in the neck, realign the shoulders. Pull the head back. If your alignment is in a good spot, you're going to really feel this. And then center. Let it hang. Straight ahead. Take a deep breath. Inhale up. Palms, just let them float. Now reach, 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 reach. Stretch round. Then open. Again, down and back. One more time up. And exhale. And I hope that helps. Thank you.